welcome everyone to the Marr Show. And today's episode is going to be a little bit different. Instead of having random characters popping up here and there, or having like random sketches beginning and ending in the video, today I'm actually going to do a first impressions, what I thought about a new game. This is what I'll do every time a brand new game comes out. I'll just do this kind of format here. Will be kind of little quick editing with some clips in there. But the game in question is Star Fox Zero. It's finally out! Yay! Even though it's been 2 weeks already. But Star Fox Zero, yay! I would have released a review of it earlier, but I was away for a while. And I did have some footage set up for it, but the problem is Adobe kept messing up on it, so I decided to just make a brand new review bit anyway. But enough about behind the scenes. Yeah, let's talk about this game. I've been excited for this game for the longest time. In fact, if you guys watched some of my previous episodes, which hopefully you have, I have mentioned Star Fox Zero quite a bit, or what, even before it was even called Star Fox Zero, the fact that there was a new Star Fox game being produced, I was excited for it. And before I got my copy, before I got my pre-order, I noticed there was a lot of mixed reviews. Like, this game is up there with Star Fox Adventures as one of the mixed receptive games in the series. I heard some good things about it, some bad things about it, but what do I think of it? It's good. Did it deliver all my expectations? I don't know. I mean, compared to, I haven't played all the Star Fox games. In fact, the only ones I have yet to play are Assault and Command. But compared to the games that I have played now, including the SNES Adventures and Star Fox 64, this is probably like my second favorite in the series, so that is saying a lot. But at the same time, I can't really say that officially because I want to play Assault and Command, because a lot of people I know love Assault and Command. No one has never mentioned it. Hey, if you guys played Command, please let me know. I'm kind of curious. This review will be for Star Fox Zero, and in the next video I do, which will probably a bonus video of some kind, I'll talk about Star Fox God, because this is a smaller game, not as big compared to Zero. But who cares about this? Let's get things started! Yeah! Visually, this game is probably one of the best Yuka games on the Wii U. It's not cohesive 60 frames per second, but honestly, I don't really care about frame per second because the game just looks amazing and gorgeous, and definitely looks of how a Star Fox game will look this generation. I also love the music, was excellently scored, the voice actors was the best the series has ever done, and the gameplay is amazing, I have to say. Like, it's still the classic Star Fox gameplay we know love from 64. The series has its classic different pathways for multiple replay values, which was a lot of fun. And the vehicles are probably my favorite thing about this game. We got the classic R-Wing, which is a lot of fun. The Landmaster, which was okay, probably my least favorite, but wasn't too bad. Two of my favorite vehicles to use was the Gyrocopter, which pretty much you use in stealth-based missions. You also have a little droid that can hack into computers, and it was a lot of fun to use and well controlled. But my favorite one has to be the R-Wing Walker. It was an ideal used in Star Fox 2, which I talked about back in my top 10 canceled games I wish was released, and I love using this thing. I'm so happy that they brought this game to the Zero game, and overall it's so much fun to use, and I actually prefer playing the Walker more than I did with the R-Wing, so I just love this game. However, there are two aspects that I will have to mention, because there are some aspects that I kind of had a problem with, but at the same time they're not really complaints, more of nitpicks. One of them is obviously the controls. The gamepad's upside down. Basically, you can see the game normally on the television as normal Star Fox game, but in the gamepad, you actually get the view in the cockpit of your R-Wing. And with it, with the motion controls, you can at least move around to aim more accurately. If you just blindly move around with the controls regularly, you wouldn't hit more accurately. I mean, you'll hit something, but probably not as accurate as you did with the motion controls. And honestly, even though I would have preferred regular, non-motionless control scheme, I actually like using the gamepad. It was really intuitive, very innovative. One of my favorite aspects that actually got me really immersed in the game was where I was fighting Starwolf in space. I actually felt like I was in a real dogfight through the gamepad, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I know there'll be some people who despise using the gamepad and motion controls, which, if you're one of those people, I understand. I get it. The gamepad can be a bit bulky. In fact, it doesn't really have a good battery life, and sometimes the motion controls I have to recalibrate a few times, but other than that, I thought they were really fun to use and definitely made the game a bit more different. If it had like regular controls, it probably would have been excellent, but this was a nice experiment and I like it. So the controls I actually do love, even though I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying that, but there is one thing I am kind of disappointed by from this game, and that's the story. I mean, the story isn't a bad one by any means, but it's basically Star Fox 64. It's the same plot premise, and they even reused a lot of the lines, which was kind of obvious, and they pretty much even ripped off the prologue from 64 and just put it in this game with Fox McCloud narrating it. So I was kind of disappointed that it wasn't a different story or anything. The planets you visit are the same, even though a lot of them have been heavily modified. Although the game does throw in a few different twists and turns with its story. Like, there's a teleportation device which was really interesting and definitely made you think of how to transfer into the different locations and different pathways in the game. There's even one part of the game that I really loved. I'm not gonna mention it because I don't want to do spoilers, but for anyone who's played it, when you save a certain character who's been stranded on the planet, and you actually find a pathway to play as that character, I made it. That was amazing, especially when you rocked the right analog stick back and forth. That was amazing. I'm not gonna say who though, but it was a great level. So how do I feel about Star Fox Zero? I love it. It's an amazing game. I was disappointed that the story wasn't different by any. I mean, the story isn't bad, but I wish I would have a preferred different storyline. But other than that, I love everything about the game. The gameplay, the control scheme, even though I know a lot of people aren't gonna like it, the visuals, the voice acting, music, it's all amazing. It's one of my favorite Wii U experiences I experienced. It's definitely up there with my favorite Wii U games like Mario Kart 8, Splatoon and stuff. So Star Fox Zero is another worthy addition. If you have a Wii U, I definitely recommend it. If you're someone out there who don't like motion controls or the gamepad, it's probably best to stay away from this game, but for anyone who loves Star Fox, it's definitely worth a try. Pick it up, rent it or something. I don't know. I don't know if people still rent games. Gamefly, that's the site you can rent games on. And that's all the time we have for today, folks. So if you would like to leave your thoughts on today's game, just comment below. And if you have played Star Fox Zero, let me know what you think of it. Do you like the controls like I do? Would you rather prefer a different storyline, or did you thought the story was fun? Let me know. I'm very curious because this game is getting a lot of mixed reactions, and I would like to hear what people have thought about the game. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.